klar. Ihre allergrößten, also das Beste vom Besten, die Highlights ihrer Karriere, die Zuckerstückchen, die haben wir für euch zusammengefasst, inklusive EMAs, Backstage-Berichte von Videodrehs, grandiosen Live-Performances und allem, was recht ist. Greatest MTV Moments heute mit den Backstreet Boys.
He's on Total Request Live at number 10. Number 9. Number 8. Number 7. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. With the number 1 video in the country, here are the... Hey, my people, I'm Dave Holmes. Welcome to TRL Presents the Best of Backstreet. Got some super fans in the place. Now, before NSYNC, before 98 Degrees, way before Together, there were these guys. Nick, Brian, Kevin, AJ, and Howard. The mere mention of their name elicits scream from the audience. They're also known as the Backstreet Boys. Today we're here in the TRL studio with some Backstreet super fans with the buttons and the backstage passes and the photos and all to reminisce about the times the boys have made MTV history. In the next hour, you're going to see the Backstreet Boys serenading their fans, putting together their videos, and, of course, taking over Times Square. We're going to check them out one-on-one and all together. Plus, we're going to revisit some great live performances. Now, there are a lot of boy bands out there. But Backstreet is special to the people in this room. What's it about the Backstreet Boys that makes you guys such fans? You over there.
All right, first of all, they were the original that came out like in the late 90s, and they opened all the doors up for NSYNC and 98 Degrees, and they're the most talented, and they're definitely the hottest.
Okay. That's a persuasive argument if I ever heard one. And no doubt millions out there agree with you, but it wasn't always easy for the Backstreet Boys to get some love over here. Their 1995 single, We Got It Going On, never even cracked the top 40 here in the States, but it did hit it big. Oh, don't cry for them. It's okay now, because it did hit it big in Europe, so that's where the boys went. Lucky for us, MTV Europe was there with them every step of the way. Let's take a look.
MTV, thank you, and we can't forget all of you out there who voted for us. We love you, and we'll see you again next year. Peace.
You just got the award, the MTV Select Award, which was voted in by viewers of MTV. How does that make you feel?
Incredible.
Ecstatic.
Yeah.
My heart's still beating.
Yeah. Very excited. Very excited.
Having the viewers calling in thousands and having your name out, is that a special award to receive?
Definitely, because it's an award chosen by everybody out there watching, and that's what means the most to us, all the fans.
Scenes from the Backstreet conquest of Europe. Well, screams of adulation are the same in any language. So it wasn't long before Backstreet Mania began to take hold here at home. It was around the same time that MTV decided to do a little live countdown show. The Backstreet Boys and TRL have proven to be a pretty good match over the years. Check this out.
What's up, TRL?
Oh, my goodness. Do you remember the first time you ever heard the Backstreet Boys? Where you were? The song heard around the world? You can turn it up and start licking the radio.
I don't care if you buy you new sleeves, 'cause it's gifts come from the heart. I don't know, but if you were my girl, I'd make it so we'd never be apart. But my love is all I have to give.
All I Have to Give, number 1 video in the country. Who else could it be? All I Have to Give is the number 1. All I Have to Give, the number 1 most requested video in the country.
Thank everybody for making us up at the top and voting for us.
Yeah, here we are, number 1 today on Total Request Live. 51 times at number 1 in 100 shows. The Backstreet Boys, All I Have to Give.
I wish I could give the world to you. Love is all I have to give.
2 words. Backstreet Boys.
I want it that way. Please, please vote for it.
They're number 1 yet again today. Backstreet Boys.
The fans in the video, I should mention, are real Backstreet Boys fans.
Backstreet's number 1! I love you, Nick!
I understand that you are a huge Backstreet fan.
Don't even go there! I still am!
Don't even go there.
I'm sorry.
Backstreet Boys.
Is it AJ?
Here you have how many Backstreet Boys posters?
I have 532 pictures, posters, and articles.
It's a new sound, new look, new album.
Millennium hits stores May 18th.
I was one of the first 10 people to buy it, and it's awesome.
Inside of me, you are
My fire.
Desire you are.
Backstreet Boys. They're not hurt. No, they're number two.
I thought you
They're
were
doing
going to
good.
say something had happened.
It's kind of frightening that they actually know the chords to this song. And that's the Foo Fighters playing Larger Than Life, the rock edition.
Quit playing games with my heart. With my heart. Come on, sing, go sing. With my heart. Come on, sing. Hearts is hard.
Come on up here.
Go ahead. Come on, sing. To keep you coming back to me. Everything I do. Go ahead.
Please welcome the Backstreet Boys. I want you guys to get the three girls that spent the weekend in the Backstreet Bunker all weekend long. You're not going to believe how excited they're going to be. Was it worth the wait?
It's a little difficult on the ears. Usually something of a scream fest whenever the Backstreet Boys drop by TRL. But they're always welcome here, as our video. Larger Than Life spent 54 days at #1, which is a feat duplicated only by a video from those other Orlando guys, who will remain nameless. Hey, now, be nice. All right, now it's time to take a little break, but when we come back, we're going to see what the boys like to do and see on MTV, and what happened when one lucky fan got the boys all to herself. We're going to give you a little sneak preview of that. But first, here's a little test of your Backstreet knowledge. Where did the Backstreet Boys get their name? Think about it. We'll give you the answer when we get back.
Ich bin Piranha, sitze gerade auf meiner Release-Party. Checkt auf jeden Fall die nächsten Male MTV Fett aus, Mittwoch und Freitag. Nicht verpasst.
Fett MTV. Nächste Woche Mittwoch und Freitag um 22 Uhr. Die Wiederholung Dienstag um Mitternacht.
In a Smile is the fantastic new single from Texas. Texas, In a Smile, the single.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire.
Vor einem Vierteljahrhundert machte eine Reihe von Rockbands Geschichte. Bands wie Creed, Deep Purple, Jethro Tull und Uriah Heep. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Nazareth, Status Quo und Santana. Ihre Songs und Alben hatten eine unvergleichliche Klangbreite. Jetzt gibt es Rock Festival, die 60 besten Originalsongs dieser Ära. Aber nur auf Telefonbestellung. Sie könnten ins Extrem gehen, um den Sound dieser Ära wiederzuerleben. Oder Sie können Rock Festival kaufen. Rufen Sie jetzt an. Inside versteht was von guter Musik.
Welcome back to TRL Presents the Best of Backstreet. We're here in the TRL studio, which is a place that has seen quite a bit of Backstreet action over the years. Now, if the boys were here right now, there's no way that you would hear me. You'd have a hard time hearing anything over the screams. So we're taking advantage of the quiet time to talk about some of our favorite MTV memories of the Backstreet Boys. Before we get back into that, let's make sure we're all up on the trivia question. Where did the Backstreet Boys get their name? Do we have an answer? Yes, you over there.
Hi. The Backstreet Boys got their name from the Backstreet Market, which is located in Orlando, Florida.
Uh-huh, you know your stuff.
Yeah.
You probably got the address and all. They did indeed name themselves after a flea market in Orlando called the Backstreet Market. Don't bother looking for them there. The place no longer exists, sadly enough. So how can an enterprising fan have a chance of bumping into the boys? One way is to wait until their TRL, go down to Times Square with your best sign and cross your fingers, or you can be lucky enough to have the kind of friend who can convince MTV's Fanatic to pay you a visit. Check this out.
Fanatic.
Hi. Woo! This is exciting, boy. Latasha's my cousin. What we're gonna do now, go pick her up because she's gonna be excited to meet the Backstreet Boys. Hi, Tasha! Come in! We're going to LA for the mission. I'm not playing. Oh my God!
Oh my God, okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look, Mama, can I come? We both go in.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Want to meet the Backstreet Boys.
I'm going to Los Angeles to meet the Backstreet Boys. That's how we... Hey.
Hey, Latasha.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Hi. Hi. I'm so nervous.
Come over here. We got a spot here for you. Don't be nervous. All of us. Share a little bit.
My name is Natasha.
How you
and
doing?
this is my very first interview with the Backstreet Boys. So, how are you?
Very good. Good.
I'm your, #1 fan in Brooklyn, all over the world. It's,
Good.
it's just the bomb, being, in love with them. Okay. I have this is my first question. What goes on in the back of your mind when somebody screams, "Oh, I want to have your baby"?
Wow. Still a little young.
I wish that I knew more about y'all in 95 because I lost my cousin in 95.
That's what we want our music to do. When people listen to our music, when they hear it on the radio or whatever, we just want people to forget about whatever problems they're facing, and just, sing along, or if we can make anybody just smile or be happy or forget about the problems for any time, that's the best return gift that we could get.
Okay, this is the last question. Can you ask me this song?
Yes, we can. Sure. All right, here goes nothing.
But my love is all I have to give. Without you, I don't think I can live. I wish I could give the world to you, but love is all I have to give.
And I will give it to you.
All I can give, all I can give. Oh, everything I have is for you. You got it, you got it, you got it. Oh, my love is all that I have to give. My love is all I have to give. Think I can live. I don't think that I can live without you. The world, cause I want to give the world too. But love is all I have to give.
One lucky fan enjoying a poolside serenade by the boys, thanks to Fanatic. Okay, now, of course, just because the Backstreet Boys have millions of fans doesn't mean that they don't know what it's like to be one. It was their love of groups like Boyz II Men that got them started in the first place. So when MTV asked them to play some of their favorite videos, they had plenty of picks. Take a look.
What's up, this is Nick. I'm Brian. I'm Howie D. I'm AJ. The reason we got our name was there's a place in Orlando.
Who's 3?
Okay, Howie. Okay. What's up?
Hi, Brian.
Right now, we're hosting a countdown of our favorite videos of all time.
Every single day, every time was Usher with My Way. Yeah.
Well, we have another email from Melissa. You're 15 years old from New York. And she says, what about being in the Backstreet Boys gives you the most enjoyment?
Performing. Yeah, traveling around the world. What we love to do. We're doing that, making music. Yeah, the list goes on.
Oh, man, you messed up.
That's the way love goes.
No,
Now follow me, Rosto, whether it's television, seven gunners. So think of it to the people that's no there. While ladies, they're terrible.
You let me cross my
Whoa, that was Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon.
LL Cool J. Dope video. Howie, what is his next video?
It's OPP.
Get out with OPP.
Yeah, you know me.
Get out with OPP. Yeah, you know me.
It is time for the number one video on the countdown.
Let everyone know.
We had to promote ourselves a little bit. So, and we also wanted to dedicate this as a tribute to all the fans. Number one, Backstreet Back.
Everybody!
All right.
Those are Backstreet Boys letting us in on their favorite videos and displaying some healthy self-esteem by picking their own video, everybody, for number one. Nice job. Now, we got plenty more Backstreet moments to come, including some Millennium Madness on Times Square and a memorable performance from the 1998 Video Music Awards. But first, here's another trivia question for y'all to mull over. Which Backstreet Boy once tried out for Menudo? Red, over there. What do you think?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say Howie.
You are absolutely right. Nice job. It was indeed a 14-year-old Howie. He almost made it in, but he was rejected because his Spanish was not good enough. So, their loss, our gain. Backstreet fans are definitely glad he didn't study any harder on the old Spanish there. Now, by the end of 1998, the years of hard work were finally paying off for the boys. Their self-titled American debut was selling like hotcakes, and they were fresh off a successful U.S. tour. So the Backstreet Boys had basically arrived, and what better way to make it official than with a trip to the MTV Video Music Awards? Check this out.
Backstreet Boys.
You're the one for me. You're my ecstasy. You're the one I need.
No, there were 6 Backstreet Boys originally. I was the first Backstreet Boy. It's not that I got kicked out exactly. It's more like I like to think that I threw them out of my band, but they retained the name.
The truth is, we all got together and said, this train guy's got to go.
Yeah, out in the snow. What do you know, bro? He's a 00.
They couldn't deal with his dancing, right? That much creativity, the mind cannot be, it literally shuts down.
His dancing sucked, and he totally threw everybody off. We call ourselves the Backstreet Boys.
That's right, with Backstreet Boys with a Z, because we're a little closer to the street.
From the street.
That's right.
Best group video.
And the winners are...
Backstreet Boys, everybody.
Who would have ever dreamed 6 years ago, the Backstreet Boys, when we first started, that we would be standing here accepting Mr. Planet Man?
Of course, we can't forget MTV. Big round of applause for them for playing our video. The fans and all the media, we love y'all.
So let's give it up for the Backstreet Boys.
Everybody, rock your body. Everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back, all right.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody, gonna bring the flavor, show you how. got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I the only one? Sexual. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. You know that Backstreet's back, alright. Alright. Now throw your hands up in the air. Come on, hey. Wave around like you just don't care. And if you want to party, let me hear you scream. 'Cause we gotta go when on again. Am I the only one? Am I sexual? Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody, rock your body. Everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright.
Letting us know, lest we forget, the Backstreet's back with their performance of Everybody at the 1998 Video Music Awards. Now, Backstreet videos have basically become an MTV staple. Rare indeed is the TRL that doesn't feature a Backstreet Boys production in the countdown. But as good as Backstreet is at learning complicated choreography and dressing up in fancy costumes, sometimes the fans just want to let the boys be boys. So the guys were happy to oblige last year when they dropped by the studio for a little casual sing-along we called Backstreet Live. Take a look.
Those are the sights and sounds of Backstreet Mania. The Backstreet Boys live today, and what an amazing sight it is here at our Times Square studio. I'm Carson Daly. Welcome to the show. Unbelievable how many people have come out. Outside is incredible. We've got an amazing studio audience here. You're sick of hearing my voice and seeing my face. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Backstreet Boys. Unbelievable. Everybody's going crazy.
We didn't think, we were kind of worried that we'd been, absent for a while out of the scene. We didn't know if anybody would show up today, but nice surprise.
You are.
We have a question right up here in our audience.
I just wanted to know who thought of the name Millennium and if you were going to call it something else.
We were throwing up all kinds of names, trying to find something that really caught our eye, and we really liked the title Larger Than Life because the song is dedicated to all of our fans. But we thought, Backstreet Boys Larger Than Life, that would just be totally taken the wrong way. Because, Backstreet Boys Larger Than Life. Okay, no. So we figured what better way for us to come into the new millennium with Backstreet Boys, Millennium. It just fit. It was just right.
The money in the world could never add up to all the love I have inside of you.
Come on, yeah, clap your hands.
Oh, yeah.
give the world to you, but love is all I have to give to you.
That was the Backstreet Boys giving us a little FaceTime here in the studio with Backstreet Live. And when we get back, we're going to see the Backstreet Boys give back to the fans without causing a riot. We're going to give you a little peek of that right after our next bit of Backstreet trivia. Who is the song Larger Than Life about? You probably know this one, but think about it over the break, and we'll be back with TRL Presents the Best of Backstreet.
Zackig!
MTV unter Ulmen. Jetzt gleich.
Jetzt wird im Kino wieder gepunktet. Walt Disney Pictures präsentiert Glenn Close, 102 Dalmatiner, jetzt im Kino.
And nothing else has fulfilled my needs like the Five Kings did. Nothing came close.
Some days you might only need one. Some days you might need 3 different ones.
You can choose between 5 of them.
There's a gut feeling that will come to enrich your life.
And the thing is that when I want it, I can get it.
Die Five Kings. 5 Produkte für je 2,99. Burger King, weil's besser schmeckt.
They're different tastes. Different, but equally good.
Endlich ist es soweit. OPM mit ihrem Album Menace to Sobriety. Natürlich mit der Hitsingle Heaven is a Halfpipe. Menace to Sobriety von OPM. Ab jetzt.
They're terrific.
Die Five Kings. 5 Produkte für je 2,99. Zum Beispiel der Whopper Junior. Lecker gegrillt mit frischen Zutaten. Burger King, weil's besser schmeckt.
This is a party song that makes the party going on.
Jetzt ist sie da. Die erfolgreichste Party-CD aller Zeiten. Party Classic Hits. Das sind 60 Original-Hits auf 3 CDs. Mit Dr. Alban, Culture Beat, La Bouche, DJ Bobo und viel mehr. Party Classic Hits gibt es nicht im Handel, sondern nur hier und jetzt. Rufen Sie an 0805 112 112. 3 CDs randvoll mit den größten Party-Hits für nur 29 Mark. Wir haben keinen Hit vergessen. Alle sind auf Party Classic Hits. Lassen Sie sich diese Chance nicht entgehen. Rufen Sie jetzt an 0805 112 112. Nur solange der Vorrat reicht.
Welcome back, my friends. I'm Dave Holmes, and this is TRL Presents the Best of Backstreet. I'm here in the TRL studios with some huge Backstreet fans. How y'all doing? We're taking a look back. We're going to be checking out the boys on stage at the Video Music Awards, behind the scenes of one of their videos, and on the hot seat for some one-on-one interviews. But first, let's get to that trivia question. Who is the song Larger Than Life about? You two over there.
Well, it's dedicated to us, the fans.
It's dedicated to the fans who talk in unison. Indeed. Now, when you have a hit song, you got to have a video. So in 1999, August, specifically, MTV's Ananda Lewis caught up with the boys on the Orlando set of their Larger Than Life video.
Welcome to Backstreet TV Live in Orlando, Florida. Of course, Ananda hanging out here with the Backstreet Boys. I have Nick, Kevin, Howie, AJ. How the heck are you?
All righty, welcome to Orlando.
Thank you. We've kind of crashed the set here. They're taping their new video, Larger Than Life, and that's just among some of the many things we're going to be talking about. Let me ask you this. Your music, when you go to these other countries, is still being sung by people who don't even really speak English. How does it feel to you that it's so pervasive that you're in an audience of people who speak maybe German and they're singing along with your words? How does it make you feel?
It's cool. That was amazing, especially since the album, we went on tour and we hadn't even released the album within like about 3 weeks. And by the time we got over there, everybody knew the words to all the songs.
What do you want to ask the Backstreet Boys?
Well, my question is, between the Millennium Tour and your first tour, how have each of you changed, like hobbies, bad habits, pet peeves, anything like that?
I've tried to start working out more. I tried to start eating healthier, but that's not happening. And I got a new tattoo. That's it for me.
Can you access that? Can we show them that, or is it going to get huge? Too hard to get to?
I'm hooked up somewhere.
Strip off, Bone. It goes all the way down his leg.
See if we can get that tat out there for all the fans who love the artwork on your body.
You might need to censor this.
Can you see it? You got it? There it is. Turn a little. There you go. Wow, that's pretty.
It's the Millennium Dragon.
Oh, cool. Check out the trivia question, because we are taking the first caller with the right answer to get in with the Backstreet Boys. Over 100 girls fainted in what European city? These guys just came off their European tour, and 100 girls went down in some city. Let's see if our caller knows what city it is. Hi, caller.
Hi. Was it in Frankfurt?
You are absolutely right. See what happens when you're watching TV, you watch TRL, and you get your Backstreet Boys facts. Right now, since we can't show them the video, we're just going to give you a little bit of the live rendition of it from you guys. Oh, you'll enjoy that.
Backstreet Boys minus Brian, talking with Ananda on Live from Orlando. Now, as 1999 drew to a close, a lot of people were piling up food and water in anticipation of Y2K. For the Backstreet Boys, the Millennium had already arrived. They were busy piling up the hits. At the 1999 Video Music Awards, they helped keep our minds off of the impending end of the world with this showstopper.
I know you are hearing all those cheers, and I think the loudest cheers tonight of all, I can tell you, have been definitely for these guys, the Backstreet Boys. Welcome.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
You're up for 4, and you already took one last year. If you get another one this year, are you going to put it next to it or somewhere special?
Definitely.
Yeah?
We all got space in our house, and we're like, trying to hopefully get a couple little moon mans up there.
And the winner is Backstreet Boys. I wanted that
I'd like to thank all of our family that's been there through all the trials and tribulations that have supported us since day one. Since the beginning, back 6 years ago when we got together as a group. To all of our fans all around the world, thank you. This is for you. Thank you.
Please welcome the band that keeps over 100 bazillion trillion served worldwide. Here they are, the beautiful Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys at the 1999 Video Music Award. We're going to go behind the scenes of the new Shape of My Heart video. Plus we're going to get a little backstory on the Backstreet when MTV's John Norris sits them down one-on-one on Ultrasound. But before we do, here's another trivia question to ponder. Which Backstreet Boy had a tell-all book written about him by his own mother? Show of hands. Who knows the answer? Who's got the... you right there.
Okay, I'm going to take a wild guess. Was it Nick?
It was Nick. The book was The Heart and Soul of Nick Carter, written by his mom, Jane Carter. It's going to be a little bit embarrassing. Just goes to show you, even the Backstreet Boys have problems of their own. Earlier on this year, MTV's Ultrasound let the boys get some of those problems off their chests in a series of very revealing interviews with our own John Norris.
On this edition of Ultrasound. Yes, he's a Backstreet Boy, but at 28 years old, Kevin Richardson is unquestionably a man. Putting his talents and handsome features to quick use, Kevin landed a gig at the Disney MGM Studios, appearing as Aladdin in the theme park's daily parade. Back in Kentucky, however, Kevin's father fell ill.
I moved back home, and within about a month or two, he passed away.
Stricken with grief, Kevin stayed home in Kentucky for nearly a year.
Fall came, and then winter, and that winter was just so depressing, and it was just like I felt like something was calling me back down in Florida. I felt like my mom was cool, my brothers were cool. We were all mentally cool with my father's death and dealing with it okay, and I felt like I could leave again.
Brian Luttrell's life began just up the road from his cousin Kevin in Lexington, Kentucky. As a child, however, Brian was diagnosed with having both a murmur and a hole in his heart. The doctors told Brian's parents to start thinking about funeral arrangements. And yet, the resilient 5-year-old miraculously survived. The congenital heart condition, though, would ultimately need repair. And at the age of 23, Brian Luttrell would have to undergo open heart surgery.
It was kind of disbelief because I felt so healthy going into the surgery. That was kind of the hardest thing to believe, was why I had to do this in order to live the rest of my life.
Oh my God, we're back again.
My father was never really talked about a lot growing up.
When AJ was just 4 years old, his parents divorced and his father virtually disappeared.
My family continuously filled my head with, you're going to be successful, you're going to make a lot of money someday, you're going to be a big superstar and all this stuff. And they also said, your dad's going to come looking for you when he sees the little dinner bell ring and he sees the, cha-ching. Wow, man, what? They were right.
And even today, AJ remains emotionally conflicted, if not outright cynical, about the prospects of a long-term reconciliation.
What do you do? Because that is still my dad, that is still my flesh and blood, and, I look at someone like Kevin who doesn't have a father right now, and, I do, but, I'd love to fix things, but you just can't,
Howie Dorough was only 12 when his older sister Caroline was diagnosed with lupus, a disease that affects the immune system. The chronic condition is one that patients can live with, but when Howie got the call that his sister's health had taken a turn for the worse, he knew he had to be there.
Just something in the back of my mind said, you know what, just get on the plane, don't even think about it. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning when I got the notice.
Howie immediately headed to Raleigh, North Carolina, where Caroline lived. But even that wasn't soon enough.
I actually missed the first flight out, and I caught the second flight. And me and my father had just missed actually having like a few moments to hang with her.
Though Howie's sister had lived with lupus for 13 years, her battle with the disease ended suddenly. She was 37 years old.
Out of all of us, my mom took it the hardest. Right. Because it's like, it's one thing if your parents pass away, but having your own daughter, your own son, or whatever pass away,
That's what they say, you're never supposed to bury your children.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the young one. Backstreet's preeminent heartthrob, Nick Carter, became a Backstreet Boy when he was still just 13 years old. Perhaps it's no surprise, then, that Nick's mother was never far from his side. Jane Carter has indeed been the most involved and most visible Backstreet mom, relishing her son's spotlight and occasionally stepping into it.
Nick Carter and his mom, bro.
While ex-girlfriends have written books purporting to expose some of Brian and AJ's most private moments, Nick's secrets were revealed by none other than his mother, who dished up the goods in 1998's Heart and Soul.
Been pretty involved in your career from the get-go. I mean, do you now think that maybe it's not such a good idea for family and business to be intertwined?
I believe that right now, you know, it's more so that I want to be just family and not business.
The boys sounding off on Ultrasound. Kind of reminds you they're not really so different from anyone else. That's something that's kind of easy to forget when you're watching their videos. Of course, the boys' latest video is Shape of My Heart, as anyone who tunes regularly to the TRL can tell you. We pretty much figured we'd be seeing a lot of it, so before they even finished the video, we sent making the video out to get a little behind-the-scenes look.
Backstreet's back. Hey, we're the Backstreet Boys, and you're on the set of a brand new video, Shape of My Heart.
Well, the title of the song is Shape of My Heart.
The Shape of My Heart is based on someone messing up. It's a sad love song, a typical sad love song.
I would say it's definitely not a typical love song.
It's basically about a guy that is looking back on his relationship, realized that he's made some mistakes.
They haven't taken the time to show that person the love that they needed to show them.
You can be taking a bite, you can be taking a drink, you can run your hand through your hair, you can be talking to each other, you can interrupt each other.
This will be from the top. This will be from the top. Roll camera, roll sound.
This next shot is we're standing up against a wall.
This is the bathroom stall. Yeah, it's the bathroom stall without the stall.
Brian does this all the time. Watch.
Nick does this.
Okay.
What does Kevin do? He's been going like this the whole time. That's all he's been doing is looking up at the sky.
So what about Howie?
Out of all these years, man, you've finally gotten out of that wink thing. That wink phase.
Yeah!
What? You haven't done a wink in a long time.
No, we always try to get involved with our videos. We have a lot of ideas. Every time we receive treatments, we're always like embellishing them.
Me, Hal, and AJ, that's what we did before all this. We were actors. That's how we all met together. We were singers and actors at the same time. We were trying to succeed in either singing or in acting, you know, and the singing happened, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just came naturally.
Between the first album and the second one, Millennium has been our best, I think. This album, I think, can top it, musically especially. And concept-wise, I think this is a better album, and this album really shows growth, a lot more than the first album did to Millennium.
We're just trying to be ourselves. I mean, we're growing, and with every video, with every single, with every album, we try to take it further.
We have a lot of variations of music on this album that aren't typical for the Backstreet Boys, which is kind of unique.
We're just kind of raw, just kind of organic, raw us.
A behind-the-scenes look at the Backstreet Boys' latest video, Shape of My Heart. That, of course, is from their latest album, Black and Blue. I think it's safe to say we're all looking forward to more videos from the boys, am I right? Yeah? So keep your eyes and ears on MTV. In another year, we'll probably have more than enough Backstreet moments to do this again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, all right?
And I will give it to you.